Hello everyone and welcome back to Pick and Play Sons of Hoi4 Kaiserreich mod. We're back in the Russian Socialist Republic. It's a bit of in medias res because it's been a while since the last episode, at least in game. It's because I was waiting for all of the new tags to pop up because each and every one would slow down the game. So we're just pushing in. Currently I'm bringing over a whole bunch of forces over to the East Asia theater to take part in an eventual invasion of Japan. Starting with an invasion of Korea to better give us more, closer areas to attack. Because at the moment we got, 2,000 space there, we got 2,000 space there, 2,000, 2,000, but those are pretty far out of the way. Another area to attack would be the Sakhalin Islands here. And I think I might do that. I got 20 divisions attacking from this direction. I could get another 20 from this army to attack somewhere else. And I could get Boris to attack using this army. I want them to do something. We can just keep going the usual route. So I would want a naval invasion here at Tohoma, and I would want one using floating, whatever those are, floating harbors for there and here, and one there. Go ahead, assign all that over. Now this is going to be a lot of troops in one location, probably a bit too much in fact, to where they'd be able to sustain themselves with just this area. You don't worry about that. Don't go there. Anywhere except the coast and the rail yards. Now repair Vladivostok is good, that's what I wanted. Past that, I think we're pretty good to where I just want to get through this political power deficit that we got going on. And then past that, we'd be able to use our decisions to attack Afghanistan, which I already have the forces in place to attack Afghanistan. I got them here. Let's see, you've attacked Nepal. So we're in a bit of a battle there. You go ahead and join with... let's see, where can we attack with this force? Or just get rid of that army entirely. I could send them over here. There's a little land border right there. Yeah, get that railway gun off of there. We don't need it over there no more. You're still technically a part of this force. You don't have any commander. I could give it to this guy. This would be Valevsky with the tanks. Dugashvili, your army group. You two are part of this army. Resistance occupation inside of Adrianople. Go local police force and local police force. In here. I could switch you out for one of those. I think it actually is this one. Switch you out for that, but that doesn't actually improve anything. Switch you out with some local police force. The people of Constantinople can govern themselves, for all I care. I got a lot of troops still here in the Western District, a part of this army, including a lot of Italians and Americans, who I really don't care about at all. If I can just give them back. And they can join in with the invasion of Brazil, which I don't care to be a part of at all, and I'm perfectly happy to not involve myself with. Looking at the map, we have pretty much all of Europe, except for Switzerland. It's okay. Pretty much all of Africa, except for the center of Africa and Liberia. No, wait a minute. Liberia was once... I think they were invaded by the Entente. I don't remember. I think they were. I think they were a puppet under Canada. Now here, this is an unsupported invasion. I don't see that going very well. And here, I definitely want to hit up some floating harbors. Make sure that we got enough of those. Like 30 or so. Floating harbors. I'm making sure to send around my main fleet. They're now over here. We got some issues because you guys have decided that the best place to put our troops is right on the edges. Ah, that's why. Because I have them fortified. So you out of that mindset, you out of that mindset. Let's see, these troops, I'm okay with them on the walls, but let's pull that out. Just those, please. Same with you, I think you have the same orders. Just don't do it. Just be a bit better than that. Be a bit smarter. Think smarter, not harder. We're just flooding troops into this area. It's definitely going to be too much for us to handle at Vladivostok. Now in here, could I use this on ourselves to extra supply airdrop in? I don't know if I can. That'd be funny. Come on. Where are some transport planes? Here we go. 100 more transport planes. They can come up here and they can drop from this position. I think that'll be fine. Don't have any sort of amphibious troops that we could use in an assault. We'll have to hold off any plans there. Here, you just chill there. It should be as simple, unless the Princely Federation is considered a major power, which it might, and that's the scary part. I think it might. In here, you guys get off your lines. Hold up a line like here, something like that, if you can. Make them come to us. We'll be invading into Afghanistan, so we'd have a pretty large area to invade. Over here, this is Portuguese territory. That could be a beginning of an invasion, but it's just too small for us to really rely on. Down here, victory for the Princely Federation. Not against Nepal, though. Yes, we'll just ignore that for now. I need to get my planes in order. Fall of Rio de Janeiro. Oh my. I have 17,000 fresh fighters that can come in. They can do quite a lot. I did not mean to do that. More ground crews, did not mean to do that. I want, yes, you and you. I'm definitely pushing both. I don't know, did I push the caps lock instead? Oop. Either way, all of you. I would want you from at least here, if not further. These are my heavy bombers, some heavy fighters too. I'd like you guys to come in. If we can take Sakhalin and we can take Korea, it'll definitely help us. Over here, you guys are still training up. You are the troops from all my previous wars. While you're here, go ahead and sit a spell. Train up if you can. Everybody get up to 100 if you want. Still got a bunch of strategic bombers from other wings that could be doing something. In fact, all of you, well, specifically you guys, I could keep you at super advanced, but I kind of want to spread out the love. Just several hundred more. But all of you that are in the area, you could start coming out to the east, or maybe there, I don't know. You can start coming out to the east. We got so many fighters now and so many people to man those fighters. The Lord's doing good work. And here you guys are getting ready for your invasion of Korea, the invasion of Sakhalin. Uruguay has come to our possession. I have no idea who took over Uruguay. Now, Argentina is in the war. I could give it to Argentina. I don't know who's here. What is this, the homie? Oh god, there's so many fucking things. I'll give it to Commune of France if I don't know any better. Okay, it wasn't you. Was it you? No. Was it Argentina? I really wish I could see where the borders are drawn right now, because I was not paying attention to this at all. Where is Argentina's flag? I'm looking for... Here it is. It was Argentina that took it over, so you get to have it. Peace be with you, brother. Yeah, it was Argentinian troops. Rio de Janeiro is held by them. Paraguay has been taken over by Argentinians as well. You want to send me some kind of bomber? Sure, that sounds fun. I like bombers. I like trains. In here, I'm going to save my points for a bit. Got some plans for that. Absolutely do not send me equipment. I will send you equipment. And by that I mean I won't. But I'll pretend that I did. Over here, you doing okay? More trucks. Do I need to improve your bottleneck? I know I got enough construction to do just about literally anything. In here, can I improve some bottleneck? Some bottleneck? What if I put a supply hub What if I put Cardi B inside of my cardigan? Apparently that works there. Maybe there's already one on top of that. Yeah, there already is a supply hub there. 1 out of 1. Man, Vladivostok is a really good naval base. Let's check in here. Now, in terms of my fleet, it's not the best. It's basically all... It's basically 2 extremely heavy ships and then a bunch of destroyers. With some... Oh, we got Intergrade Bessarabia, Stanislav, and Armenia. I'll get all of that, please. I love all of that. You want to give me some Hansa Brandenburg? I wish I knew what it was. A Hansa Brandenburg something. P1. Got troops out here. I wonder how long it's going to take for Germany to bounce back. Because it has apparently 0 manpower in field. Yugoslavia, well, in the field, of course you do. Now, that's supposed to be available manpower and no manpower in the field. Yugoslavia, 200,000, 500,000, 18,000. Almost 1 million in the Turkish commune. They might be a good ally. Because Germany was devastated by that war. Like, the entire male population of that country is dead. And here, I want to take a pic. I gotta be inside my cardigan. Did I... No, I'm still working on that. Amphibious drive. I want to turn some of my old tanks into amphibious drive vehicles so I can just, same with Amtraks, but you can't do that with Amtraks. I don't think I have Amtraks unlocked. I do not. To make our invasion a little bit smoother, a little bit easier on our eventual goals. This is your army. No, where is it? It's your army. Specifically, I want you on top of this. I want you on top of this so you can get ready to go. And let's see, how long until these guys come out? Pretty soon. Specifically, join up with this army. With this army. Okay, it's glitching out on me. Oh, it's because you don't have one. That's why. It's not glitching. Come on. Come on. Do the thing. Join up with that army, please. There you go. Socialist, whatever a stand. You get us some of that. K-40s. What can we get? We can get some better RPGs. RPG 42, hell yeah, brother. I would love to have some good Minives. You soft attack 154. I did give them both support rockets and support artillery. Just give them the most that they can handle. Meanwhile, we got air wings that aren't doing much. Yeah, boy, I wonder why. Got so many strategic bombers. Gonna strategic bomb them into the Stone Age. Tactical bombers, heavy fighters. Heavy fighters are a bit slower. They need to be further up. You guys are just like, we cannot handle this. What is happening? There's 20 divisions out here. Okay, why did I put that other group of cargo planes? I think are they both here? I would like you for both to be here. Gain some experience. 200 is probably enough for a 20 army. Okay, this should also go to Argentina. Not enough, though. Not at all, boy. Do that for a while. Until I wrap back around and I can see Argentina. There it is. There you go. Have fun, Argentina. Doing the Lord's work. I would, to some extent, like to start my invasion before one invasion ends. You get ready on yours. Get ready on yours. You bring the pain. I want troops along this line to cover this force. I want some planes in the region. I'm not expecting there to be a whole lot of resistance to us. We got 400 planes over here. We'll bring them in. I'm not expecting a lot of resistance from the Afghanis. Just generally am not. Empire Japan. Hey, when did that happen? Oh, right. Tibet was the puppet of the Bharatayans. That's how. Now here, it's coming there. Attack. We can integrate Tuva and then attack Afghanistan. Take 14 days. Don't have any tanks or anything important in the region, but that's fine. And here, let's get strategic bombers. Obviously, strategic bombing. And I want you to specifically target air bases and other tools. Tactical bombers, you are just within range. I want you to go logistic strikes, and that, again, I want it over for you. Air bases, forts, the like, ports, and do some port strikes while we're at it. Tactical bombers, same thing. I want you air bases, air installations. They don't have any nuclear radar stations, things that they can use against us. Close air supports. Can't get you much closer, but I could take you there to against there. In here, transport wings. I would have to turn you off. You're a bit too far away. I would want air superiority over Korea. Split in half. Sea of Japan. Split in half. Ourselves. Heavy fighters. I want air superiority over the home islands as best you can. Tactical bombers. I want you to do some naval strikes in Sea of Japan to help us. I don't have any of my usual suspects of the Air Corps. This one, naval strike groups. I could use some naval strike groups. I could use you and you, probably you, with some support aircraft. Could really use you over here, over there. Except you would have to go over Japan again. Yep, have fun with that. They'll come over. You, let's see. Cease your plans. I want, this is going to be tricky. I want a secondary line that can go that far, and we need to make sure that we have even the ability to. I want to meet up around Seoul. I want an army to invade around Seoul. And to meet up with our airborne forces, our non-airborne forces, our sea landing forces on top of them. I want troops to cut off their line of retreat from the frontward position here. All right, spread those out. Everyone gets a couple divisions. You, who is not currently doing anything, I want your forces. I can't see a damn thing. I want your forces there, with the idea of taking them out as soon as we're able. I want your forces, you're patrolling. You, I want you on strike force, and I want to hold back our operations to just around this area. We got plenty of that, plenty of that. I want both of these forces in here. I want them up and around to Vladivostok. You guys are chilling. And you are doing what you need to do inside of Sea Japan. Good. Down here. You should not have to attack because they are not against us. But watch out in case they are. Also have you attack, you attack, you attack. I need some troops here, because this is the actual crossing point. Your attack plan will be Sakhalin, I guess, or at least hold them there to make them a little bit more afraid. You guys fall back just to the ports. This will be the battle plan. Now I don't have any. I have 800 air superiority there, 500 air superiority there, 500 there. Probably not enough, but I'm thinking that if we push them there, push you to there, and then bring over some forces from elsewhere, like here, who haven't had their dues in a while, and they can come to here and look after this region in their stead. Because I'll also attack Japan when ready. That'll spark them into life. You just hold Hoi4 with all your strength. I don't know why. You're our spot, right? Yeah, I don't know what's up with you. Here, come over to here. I don't know why this one is perpetually like not defended, but just build yourselves up. Build yourselves up. They'll put a whole bunch of troops right on this border here. They'll put a whole bunch of troops right on this border here. With the attack plan being we surround them and then destroy them. That's the basic gist of it. Vladivostok. I want you to come out in Vladivostok. You'll be able to at least shoot them from across the water. In here, if we ain't got enough, what can we do? More naval fighters? Oh yeah, we'll need naval fighters for this upcoming battle. We are not going to be able to rely on the Kingdom of Siam anymore, or Insulindia, or Ceylon, or State of Burma, but we can rely on the Andeans. We can rely on Cuba. Sweden, for some damn reason, has rubber. Don't remember the Swedish rubber fields, but all right. Attack bombers, we need more. We're just working on it. Free dockyards, right. Give me more of those Morak. Have them come out pretty much indefinitely right there. You attack when ready. Your battle plan is there. Attack when ready to just pin them or take it if they need to. Looks like they have a whole bunch of troops in this region. Let's see, this is your army, your army. Oh, hey, there's 2 regions here. The other side, the Sea of Okhotsk, because this is considered 2 different area regions, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We have attacked Afghanistan. Accept. I'll start bringing them in and then they'll figure themselves out. The main charge is going to be the invasion of Japan, though. That'll be the big issue. Yeah, fighters without causes. What are you up to? There's 700 of you. We have more than enough here, so we can bring you guys over to here. I could pull like 5 of you off. You can go there, over there. Cuba. Now, I don't think Japan is fighting anywhere else. This is going to be everything they got. Oh, Jesus. You 2 off of that so that you are available to launch your attack plan with this guy. Unfortunate. Go away. Have everybody else call you in, please. I ain't got time for this. Hopefully this goes well. If not, we're going to be in a knockdown, drag out situation. One more day until we attack Japan. How's it going? Got pretty well good coverage of the region. Yep, all the places are joining us. Good for us. You. Okay, we're doing the Lord's work. Take Hejaz, no, Kabul, and then come down there. Hey, did you join? Called arms. And there's our war against Japan. Let's see. We have maintained air superiority and sea superiority somehow. Don't know how. You, just in case, make sure you put on glider planes before they start dropping. Make sure they have a little bit more. Go down in speed a bit. Yep, there's more divisions. Go to Pyongyang. Go that way. Ace pilot promoted. We're in the seas. We're landing troops. We're attacking across the strait, but it's a diversion. Qing government wants something from us. You're going, you're going. We got our fleet out and about. Here comes their fleet, I'm sure. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. You, make sure you go down to Busan. That is where we're trying to land, at least. You, go that way. That's a hub. A hubbub we can hold on to. What's all the hubbub? Up here. Make sure that we do it like that. Make sure we do it like that. So we have somewhere to hold out. Up here. Cut them off and... Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Why'd you join? Oh, well. Just more for us to do, then. Get over to your positions. We need you up here. Attack plan down to there. They're currently at war with the Chinese, as if they're not Chinese, but with the Chinese. So they shouldn't be able to do a whole lot against us. And I still have these troops in reserve, which I kept for... I was kind of thinking something like this could happen. If we start from here and push our way across to there, should be fine. Go for it. Now then, in the Manchuria region, we're going to need some close support and things like that. Go that way. Got a lot of shit. Got a lot of planes here. You're what? Naval bombers? Naval boppers? Well, what I really don't need is I need a lot of these. Pull them out. Pull another one of them out. Have fun with that. Over here. So this is not going to surround them as much as I wanted it to. You just hold in your position. You go up to Pyongyang if you can. You just, since we're down here, take up all of this space. You go this way. You're going to Busan. Busan. Are all of my... Nope. 2 more need to land. Good. Now switch you onto air supply in this region. Cannot get that far, but it's for these troops. They're fighting the Lord's battles. Also, while we're here, get rid of this disgusting line. Like that, please. I could do the same down here. Kind of wish that they would naturally just sort of figure out, hey, we're all on the same battle plan. That means we're all in the same area. Nope, not like that. Not like that. Hold. Please, just let me write that in. Please, thank you. Good. Love you. Love you, boo. Attack that way. Troops are about to land. You, great, got rid of their line. Up and around, up and around, up and around. Go that way, go that way. It's all about the spread now. All about that spread. You're a defensive force. You're there to just hold them, but you might as well come in. Our puppets in Mongolia do have some troops. We could call them in to at least be a good distraction. Jili Fengtianhua? Sure, why not? In here, we're fighting the enemy, giving them a good old 1-2. We got troops here. Break them. Break them, 1-9. Down to there. Break them and move. Up through here. Troops are landing. Troops are landing. Troops are landing. Keep them out of here. Got the majority of our troops starting to land now around Busan. The Busan pocket. A nice liberated Korea. Be a good place for us to stage in the next stage of the invasion. You straight through. Meet up with our forces. Everything else should be going just fine. Need these troops to get to their positions, but everything else is fine. You across the strait. I know it's not ideal. We're catching them out with their pants down as they're trying to move back and forth. After these troops land successfully somewhere. Yeah, here we go. With these troops landing, they can just start the march down. These troops are going to go pretty fast once they get across the strait. Sakhalin will be ours. What's this? Lost some battle there. Not necessarily. There's more battles. Go away. Go away. Just double check. Oh no. Okay. Go back to port, please. You got enough. Let's make sure that we have enough here. Yep. Everything's healing up. They'll do fine. I wonder, how's our... So we can pierce their tanks and we don't get pierced in return. It's a pretty good sign for us, really. Straight through. No, go away. There's justification against our allies, Liberia. Oh, you're silly. You must be having a good laugh about that, huh? You with your troops, you have now successfully landed. And so it's on here. Push up to meet up with those paratroopers. These paratroopers will just finish up their job. And then they'll move on to somewhere else. Oh, look at all these mulberry harbors. They are supplying us with plenty of supplies for this region. Doing the Lord's work. Up here. Let's keep watching this. The first of our troops to make it across have made it across. First of our troops landed there. Let's go in, take the base. The other one's going to move that way. Mulberry Harbors are supplying them. I like it. Mulberry Harbors are just the way to go, ain't they? You, make it across. You got issues, but it's alright. We'll get across to you. We just have a whole bunch of light tank divisions to go through? They're all light tank divisions. What's up with that? Namibia has joined the war. Hopefully, we get some allies with some actual navies to come across real soon. Can't exactly just keep this up with just willpower alone. Keep up the pressure on Sakhalin. What the fuck are you doing? Did I send you somewhere else? You got a problem? Did I send you to go attack somewhere else? I don't think I did. I definitely don't think I did. But just continue on with your attack plans. Friendly states have defeated Nepal. One more enemy for us. Now over here, this does mean that you have issues, but you're only at war with Brazil. So I don't really mind, especially if we don't do anything about it. Kabul has been taken. Yeah, it's really just your army needs to focus them down. Oh, I guess Herat is technically on the chopping block. Herat is a place that they can fall back to. You losing troops. Taking them out in different locations. Here we're through to the other side. Good. Up here it's just battling a bunch of light tank divisions for no apparent reason. So here it's take the Pyongyang, meet up with your former forces. Go, go. You have an attack plan? Not really. It's just sort of get to the other side. And even your attack plan is just get to Toyotari Harbor, but it's been abandoned, so that's not too bad. If I attack from this direction, we can break them off, and then we'll take all of Sakhalin. Over here, doing the Lord's work. Meet up with our troops on this side. You got this army. Make sure you spread across there. We're trying to push up through this way. Means some stiff resistance. Attack, attack, attack. It's a very important days of the initial invasion. Let's check the air region over Home Islands. I wonder, how many bombs? Enemy buildings bombed? 49 since the beginning of the war. We've lost a lot of bombers and some fighters, but pretty good, all things considered. Over Korea is the main invasion. Here, barely any troops, barely any planes. Here, if you can swing around and be over something or other. The Battle of Sakhalin is pretty much done. Yes. And now with you, now with the Battle of Sakhalin done. Sakhalin Island. Suckling Pig. We can attack just generally from up here down low. I think that would be something we can do with you. You're figuring this out. They got their fleet out and about. My fleet is currently indisposed. Let's set off some units to start defending this territory so we don't get counter-invaded. That'll be good. Liberia's coming after us. I forgot about that. That's just not going to work out for you, bud. That's not going to work out for you. Home Islands. Only 400 of our troops can get across, which is unfortunate, but it is pretty reasonable. Yeah, more people are attacking us. You, with your divisions, you definitely need to defend this area until we can get more troops up from the south. I don't want to send any more tanks across the open water. I am worried about that. Restored order in Mongolian People's Republic. I didn't know that they didn't have order, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, Chief. I didn't know that was a thing. Didn't know that was an issue. Over here, we're going to get us around on a couple of divisions, hopefully. No, it looks like they might be able to pull out first. Sad times all around. We took Kabul, though. Now, when we get to the other side of this division, we're going to run into the issue of being on the correct side of the Princely Federation. Not a good thing. And you guys can just hold. I've called everybody else into the war against Japan, right? You're actually in a separate war. Afghanistan and Brazil are in this war. Brazil. Go Prosperity Sphere. Looks like I have not, actually. Now let's see. Belgians. And that's all my... That's all my little buddies. That seems to be everybody. Fengtian government. Who is in it? Chile, America. I call in the Belgians. Everyone else comes in. Seems fine. Against... Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. And Afghanistan... The Russian-Brazilian War 2. I don't know why it's called that. The Russian-Brazilian War, please. Join in the Russian-Brazilian War, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Russian-Japanese War? Chile, Fengtian. Just call into all of them. Just so I can say that I did. Take them out over here. The slow push. How? Oh, right. That's a different unit. Now in here, we do own Southern Korea, so we could start souping it up. I want radar stations. I want anti-air. I want air bases. I want those all up top. I want a lot of this up top, and that. But I want the Southern Korea air bases. They're very important. So far, that's pretty good, and that'll come up when ready. After a few days, it'll come up. You know, you guys are just chilling. You could come over and start cutting them off from the other side. Pyongyang. At the moment, you are pretty necessary because you hold them back. Now, you guys are good. This is Shopnikov's army. Shopnikov, I want you in this area here. General battle plan, same as the first. You take this way. I want to leave a couple of troops behind to join up with, I think it's this force. This force is the one that is looking after our monuments. And you can join up with that force, I guess. That's Brazil. Brazil has fallen. Now, how am I going to split up Brazil? I think it was Union of Britain took over most of it, but let's see. I think it was Andean. Don't know. God, I don't know which one that is. Danes. Please, I wish there was more relevant characters at the beginning. I think it's this one. No, that's Belgium. Andean, 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 Andean. I don't know what your flag looks like. It looks like, okay, it looks like a big ol' red flag. Boy, it's a good thing we're in a faction where that is very rare, isn't it? So Acre, Andean, Yuk, Andean. Anything with Andean claims, I'll give to the Andeans. You have claims on all that, and a bag of chips. That can go to the Andeans. Is this? No, that's not. Don't know why that's claimed by the Andeans. Boop. That's going to be weird looking. Western Brazil. Is this taken over by... Is Argentina even in this war? Pretty sure they weren't. Argentina? You were at war with Paraguay and Uruguay. I don't think you're at war with this one. Okay. Well, if given nothing else, I will then default to the Union of Britain, because I'm pretty sure they took over most of this territory. And I will let them have what is left over the ashes. This does look very strange, out of context. I don't know why they would take that. I guess it's because these rivers, they have claims over it. Should be fine. You. Oh no, they're doing damage. Oh no. Now in here, yeah, you guys are in battle. You guys are repairing up. I want you to repair up before we really send you back out. You, with your battle plan, I kind of want you, since we've already opened up the causeway, I want you over here to Pyongyang. I want you to break off and go do that. You're just doing the Lord's work. Keep following up with the other troops. It's not like you can be used to shoot down ships or anything. That'd be really cool if you could. If you're big enough. They're even bigger than naval guns. Afghanistan has fallen. And of course, I just take that, please. Dankeschön. Now you get up on your lines. Here, push in. Without any tanks or anything useful. You with your lines. The opening is what? There in Peshawar. Another... Yeah, it's basically just that. I have a strong feeling that that's not going to be anything of use. Just attack in. Well, it's going to just overwhelm our systems. Just hold them, just push them back. It's alright. It's good. You're fine. I swear nothing bad will happen. You over there, you over the Indus Valley. Push forward. It'll obviously give me the opportunity to release them. We can integrate Lithuania. Nice. Integrate. Maybe it's because we're currently fighting in Afghanistan. It doesn't let me. You attack through. It's probably because you guys aren't the upgraded units. So I'll just switch you out for the upgrade units and hope that you can get those reinforced in soon enough. Oh, I don't like this. Are you coming to take Busan before we can put somebody else on there? No, would it matter that much? No, not really. Yeah, like when are you actually going to get your Oh, you already did. Are you already an anti-tank guy? I don't know. I want to kick them off of this, because this appears to be, yep, a supply node, which is desperately needed in this region. They are desperately needed. Over here, yep, they're attacking us, blah, blah, blah. What else is new? Nothing's new under the black sun. Black old sun, won't you come? Don't know what that was about. It's getting a little late into this video. My hope is that we meet up our two forces at Pyongyang or somewhere nearby, smash our way through, smash and grab, link up at the other side, and just take over all of Korea. Then start in on the invasion of the home islands. You, Korea, they bring in everything they got against us. Where is that construction on South Korea airfields? Yep, okay, they're coming up. They're coming up. It's coming up. It's there. You, Pyongyang, please. Andrew, Pyongyang. of the Pyongyang dynasty. Through. George Thoreau. Straight through, please. We can hopefully take over as much territory as we can. And then just bow out. Don't know what that was. Oh, amphibious drive. Good. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.